Crossbows are a really accessible and affordable way to get into archery. You can buy them online relatively easy. They're not crazily overpowered, these pistol-sized ones aren't anyway. And you can basically be used by anyone. You don't need huge backstops or anything. You can use them day and night. You're not going to annoy the neighbours. And as you can see, they are pretty modular. I've got a standard set of iron sights on it with a foregrip and a bayonet, because why not? Because it just looks funny and I kind of roll with that, so you know, that's how we're doing it. Now, unfortunately, crossbows have fallen victim of the UK government. Now, the government's released a consultation. Basically, they want to talk about bringing in restrictions on crossbows. Now, if you know how consultations work in the UK, the government's basically already made up its mind, and they're just doing this to save face and try to make not themselves look too tyrannical. Now, the UK government, if they can't control something, they will tax it. And unfortunately, it looks like crossbows are going to be the next victim on that. Now, it's pretty hard work being an enthusiast of this kind of stuff in the UK, because you're always looking over your shoulder to try and figure out what they're banning next. Now, do I think they're going to be banned? I think it's a strong possibility, yes. They could be licensed, but it's a headache, it's paperwork, it's cost. Why save all that effort when you could just ban them, because it's a relatively small community that'll put up a tiny fight and then fizzle out and be forgotten. Now, I just want to point out how miraculous it is that this consultation launches. You know, crossbows are all in the media, and then the next thing you know, all these incidents start happening where people are getting shot with crossbows. Crossbows have not been an issue for 50 plus years, whatever, in the UK. They've just not been an issue, non-existent. The second this consultation comes out, and in the week, like they're in the news pretty much every other week, something's happened. Whether it's been that nutter who tried going after the Queen, who, by the way, they've released almost no details on him, no picture, nothing. So, you know, are they just putting stories out there? I don't want to know. I mean, the conspiracy theorist in me probably says that there's something going on, there's some kind of engineering. I mean, come on, the second they release a consultation, you type in crossbows in UK, and this is all that comes up. A load of news stories about people getting shot with them. So yeah, crossbows, I think maybe the days are numbered in the UK, and it's such a shame, because they really are an affordable and accessible way to get into the sport. As I mentioned earlier, you don't need tons of upper body strength, you don't need tons of room. If you've got restricted mobility, maybe you don't have the biggest garden, there's such a great and affordable way to get into the sport. And it's a shame that the UK government's obsession with controlling absolutely everything, it doesn't matter if it's Labour or Conservatives, you know, they all sing from the same sheet, and it looks like crossbows could be the next victim. Hopefully they're not. I really do hope not, but the pessimist in me says I think they're probably gonna go. But anyway, this is just my little ramble on it. I will be uploading more knife throwing videos. For some reason, I cannot get the auto uploader to work, so I do have a load of videos scheduled and they've just not gone public. I couldn't tell you why. This is my RMX Tron 2. Yes, it's got a bayonet on it. Why not? Because, you know, reasons. And yeah, hopefully I still get to keep this thing. Cheers for watching.